Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Rayguitard channel, and today, guys, we have quite a bit to talk about because little Miss Rosanna decided to apologize for, smearing MrBeast as a sexist. She really tried to pull this whole, cry bully shtick, I would never be mean to someone, but let me just lampoon this dude for being a sexist in front of millions of people, and still somehow claim the label of a good person. Hey, that's just a theory, a Rayguitard theory. But guys, here's the real thing, okay? Here's the genuine, real scoop that Rayguitard has to show you today, okay? It's not about Rosanna, okay? It's just kind of alluding to Rosanna. The real scoop today is that Ethan Klein is currently transitioning into a woman. I know what you might be wondering. Oh, Mr. Rayguitard, how could you possibly think that he's going through transition? He's becoming a female. Well, guys, on a recent podcast with him and his wife, and obviously his fellow female producers on his team, they were all squawking away about how horrible MrBeast is, and we'll get into that, but what makes me think that he's actually going through this transitional period is because recently, guys, he's been getting a ton of hate from Hasan Piker fans because he dared to say, oh yeah, not all Israeli Jewish people are bad, and maybe we shouldn't praise a terrorist attack right after it happened.
Hasan's Discord, and what I saw in that Discord was near universal praise for Hamas, near universal saying people deserved it, people near universally calling me a Zionist pig, fucking mass murdering genocidal freak. And if you want to know the truth, that shit fucked me up seeing that Discord, because it made me realize that a lot of these people are watching this show, and it frankly disturbed me.
And he always caveats it and is like, okay, well, I'm gonna stop talking about this. And then some random hijabi-ass bitch just comes out and says, you should recognize the privilege in saying you don't want to discuss it anymore when it concerns the Palestinian genocide currently happening. Thank you for your opinion, lady. No one cares. Go kiss your sister.
I don't want to cry, but it really does make me really upset.
Now, remember, hey, we're nice guy guitard around here nowadays, okay? We would never do anything so awful, so heinous, as to say that someone should go and take their own life. Except for people who praise terrorists the day after a terrorist attack. I think those people should go take a long, long nap and never wake up again.
Listen,
But it's really sad to see because, Ethan Klein, he's been getting tons of hate over all of this. All from his good old pal, his good old buddy Hasan. Hasan clearly panders to extremely far-left, brain-dead idiots, okay? There's no way around it.
Yeah, kill them! Kill those motherfuckers in a video game, sorry. Holy shit! Murder those motherfuckers in the street! Let the streets soak in their fucking red capitalist bloods, dude. Oh my god, in a video game, of course.
NFL
Holy
Street
shit!
And unfortunately, since Ethan has been doing a podcast with him, he's been bringing those people into his audience. And it's pushed him to, make apologies to try and quell the unrelenting hate, the accusations that he's a Zionist pig, people calling his wife a murderer because she was mandated to fight in the IDF. I'm pretty sure she had a desk job. She didn't even see any action. She wasn't on the front lines, beating Palestinian kids. No, she was doing paperwork. I'll agree with you, she is an evil horse lady. And I will show you just how evil and awful and calloused this horse lady is. Don't get me wrong, guys. I'm an Ethan Klein hater. I'm an H3 hater at the end of the day. That's something you lefty commies, you tanky types, and I have in common. We can all have a good laugh about how gay and fat Ethan Klein is. Well, now that I just used gay as an insult, all of you tanky types are probably gonna be real upset with me. And recently, he's put a hold on the Leftovers podcast that he co-hosts with Hasan Piker because these people are genuinely insane. But yeah, especially after this clip, something tells me that the Leftovers podcast is not going to be coming back.
Go listen to Hasan. Actually, you know what? Go listen to Hasan. People say, I need to go listen to Hasan. This is bullshit. Please, go listen to Hasan. Who fucking, by the way, yells at people in chat, calls them Zionist genocidal monsters for suggesting that the hospital wasn't bombed, okay, by the IDF, which is the same fucking thing that Hasan's fans come and tell me. So, fuck that.
But clearly, all of this stress, from all of this hate, from all of these dumb tankies, has been getting to good old Ethan Klein. It's been affecting his brain, because now he is indistinguishable from a woman. And I will prove it to you. This is them talking about Rosanna's apology to MrBeast. So, we're gonna react to it, we're gonna look at it, we're gonna have some fun.
Poor Rosanna put out this statement.
Oh, poor Rosanna.
She erased everything and then posted this and pinned it. I would like to apologize to MrBeast. I should have expressed my feelings privately and handled things directly. I will be removing all of the posts where I talk about Creator Games and Jimmy. I'll be honest in that the thousands of death threats I've received today are contributing factors, but I also sincerely hear the feedback from many of you.
Now, obviously, since I am good guy Guitard, right, I do not condone death threats of any kind, alright? Death threats are crazy. If you're going to go to someone and say, hey, I'm going to harm you, I'm gonna murder you, I'm gonna hurt you and your family, that's crazy. You're a stupid person, especially if you're sending those towards good old little Rosanna. Say what you want to say about her. At the end of the day, she is just a dumb, nice woman who thought it was very, very mean that good old MrBeast edited her out of the hide-and-seek video. At least she took down all of her tweets and stuff because, dude, the way she was writing those tweets, it was like Jimmy, fucking fondled her. Like, Jimmy fucking rammed his cock straight through her fucking vaginal canal, and did not get permission to do so. The lady even said that this filled her trauma tank up to the brim, that she needed to trauma dump over everyone because this pushed her to the edge.
40. I'm getting older, and I said it before, but I feel like my trauma tank is just full.
Overflowing.
Full.
Yeah. Now, okay, if she was the only person edited out of the video and all of the people that won were men or whatever the fuck, then I would understand, okay, maybe it would be kind of hurtful. Maybe you have a little bit to say that, yeah, okay, he just seems like a sexist guy. But also, Quackity was literally edited out of the fucking video as well, so it makes zero sense that she was trying to throw those sexist, misogyny allegations out there, and I can tell you exactly why he edited it that way. MrBeast talks so much about keeping the attention of the audience, okay? Day in and day out, MrBeast will say the most important thing is keeping that retention, and what he wants is a smooth, easy to follow narrative for his videos because his viewers are children, basically toddlers, okay? These people they're dumb kids that watch his videos. Hundreds of millions of dumb children watch his videos. Do you think that he wants to explain in his short video with his snappy editing that, oh yeah, this guy got disqualified and the guy that came in first actually climbed into the roof, and before we agreed that, hey, there's no climbing into the roof, and that means he's disqualified, so now Quackity is actually in first place, and this lady is in second place, and then whoever's in third is in third place. No, because his audience is dumb. He's just trying to maximize views and impressions. It's a business at the end of the day. Sorry you got cut, hun. That's what I say to your little complaining, your little yapping. But I would never lay my hands on another person unless it was in self-defense, of course, guys. I do not condone the use of violence, okay?
She stepped into the eel pit.
Yeah.
Which is coming up. And you know what I mean? Like, it's not for the faint of heart. It's not for the sweet and wholesome. You have to be a demon to get engaged with this shit.
like us.
Yes. I was born in this shit, like Bane.
Very cool guy, Ethan Klein, you know, he was born in the eel pit. Good old Ethan Klein, you know, he gets right back to his roots, his reaction roots, where he just reacts to a podcast with MrBeast and makes fun of him. Oh no, him and his girl gang are squawking. Let's see their criticisms of Jimmy, alright?
He was on Flagrant podcast, and here it is.
She just stopped by to say hi to her, and like within 5 seconds, I was like, "Holy shit, this girl is beautiful." And then, but I have to go through the test because like I don't really get along with women if like they don't love learning, they're not obsessive, they don't have a hobby, they don't like their job. Like there are just certain things where if you have these traits, we get along really well.
Yeah.
And if you don't, like it's impossible for us to hang out.
Yeah.
So I had to put her through the ringer and start asking questions.
Yeah.
What do you do?
So was that before? Because the whole idea of interviewing someone before you've even like gone on a date is very like, the king takes what he wants.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It already
Ew.
feels like he thinks he's the
Yes.
big prize too, for the girl that will get to date him.
Yeah.
Oh, that's yeah. It's MrBeast, dude.
Alright, no, he just has, like, what he looks for in a woman. What are you talking about? That he's acting like he's the prize? Good roast there, Ela, you fucking horse-faced stupid. You wonderful human being, you smart, intelligent woman. Yeah, women definitely don't have criteria. They don't have a checklist in the guys that they look for. They don't act like they're the prize in a relationship and in dating. Everyone has criteria in what they look for in a relationship. What are you talking about? That's dating. You want to have someone that you're compatible with, that you enjoy being around, and who likes similar things and acts similar to you so that you guys mesh well.
It's giving like the king has sex with the bride before the groom.
Bravo, Ethan.
And then she was like, "I'm an author," and I was like,
What the fuck does that
good.
mean?
Fucking- And I just tried to get a feel if she likes learning, like, you know, whatever. What do you
She
like
likes
to do?
learning?
You know, sounds cringe, but you know, like what kind of content you consume, and it was more like documentary, educational,
Yeah.
and like the type of stuff she does. And she has multiple degrees. You could tell she likes learning. She's about to get a neuroscience degree just for fun, not even
Fire.
to get a job.
That's amazing.
Because like she invested in Bitcoin and did well, so she doesn't even like need it. She was like checking all the boxes, and I had like these 10 things where like, if I meet a girl that's like beautiful and they have these 10 traits, like we're gonna be literally best friends.
Right.
Nice.
Checked every single one of them. I
Nice
was like,
feet. Nice feet.
no, that was 11.
Okay.
I can give on that one.
Yeah. Okay.
This is my nerdiness is showing because
Now,
it's like
now I'm here.
Yeah.
This is where I come in.
Oh,
no.
Girl's ugly feet?
He said his girl has ugly feet.
Oh my god, I'd be
Yeah.
so mad.
He did say that. She's perfect except for the feet.
Damn.
Man. But then that means she'd be good at like stomping on like rotting feet stuff.
Maybe.
Some dudes like gross
ugly
feet.
feet look better crushing ugly things.
Dang, I would be so mad if someone said I had ugly feet. I don't know, maybe he's not a feet guy.
the true definition of a nerd. Like I just need a partner who loves learning, you know, and just wants to improve. Like for us now, like an idea of a date is just to like take an IQ test and then study and see if we can get a higher.
Oh, come on, bro.
Ain't no way,
This
bro.
so far is giving me all the wrong vibes. Like, oh my god.
This man just said
Oh my
they go
God.
on their date is an IQ test.
And also, I
Bro,
feel
you-
like he seems very judgmental already. By the way he created this list, like she needs to want to learn and do stuff because otherwise she's lazy or something.
Or maybe, Ela, you brainiac of a human being, maybe he just has preferences in the kinds of people he likes to hang out with, and the partner that he wants to spend his life with, that he wants to date. If he's gonna be monogamous, I don't know his fucking relationship. I don't really care about his relationship. I care about the fact that Ethan is becoming a squawking little girl with the rest of them. This is crazy, guys. He's gossiping with the ladies. It's a little insane, wouldn't you say? But yeah, you know, Ela, I think that every single woman who wouldn't date a guy above 6 foot or at least taller than them, I think they're all really judgmental. Oh, what? A guy can't be attractive if he's shorter than you? That sounds kind of judgmental to me, Ela. Oh, what? I'm 5'8"? and I'm not attractive? I don't know, it sounds a little judgmental, lady. Can't believe that came out of her mouth, but this is what you get whenever you put a microphone in front of an intelligent woman.
He may be generous to Beast. I think he's a little socially inept.
Oh.
And so, like,
Call
if he
him
wasn't
retarded.
Mr. Beast, he said himself he has trouble connecting with women. I don't think he really understands. I don't think he really understands how to talk to women at all. And so he's built a world where he can make sense of it. I don't know.
If there was like self-awareness of that, then I would be more open to hearing it. But there's no self-awareness of anything of that kind.
Does any woman that has criteria for the men that they date, do they all have self-awareness? And I also love the fact that Ethan was just like trying not to call him autistic, but just alluding to the fact that, you know, he might not know how to talk to the ladies. He doesn't know social cues. He's socially inept. That's a good one, Ethan. Just come out and say it. Say the R word. Say it. I want to see it. Okay? And I'm not leaving until I hear you say it.
I feel like when you go into a date or you go into like meeting anybody, you do have these lists, and like they can't be as full-fledged as his are. It's just the way he's speaking about it is like.
Well, before they even went on a date, he's like, hold on, B word. We got to do some stuff.
We gotta
first.
put you through the ringer.
Put you through the ringer, you hear?
Oh my gosh. He won't even say bitch. What a pussy. What a bitch. What a little tiny pussy bitch. You won't say it even to be funny? Even for a little ha-ha? Not for the lols? You won't say bitch for the lols? And this is why I'm saying, guys, he's probably on the HRT now. He's replacing those hormones, okay? He's doping up on the estrogen, guys. He's popping them pills left and right. I'm sure of it 100%, because only a sensitive little lady wouldn't dare to say the word bitch. Actually, that's not even true. No, ladies say bitch all of the time. Because, honestly, nobody really gives a shit if you say bitch. They just want to cry about it whenever it's convenient.
2 books, we'll read it and like quiz each other. Absolute nerd. I'm a fucking nerd, but that's what I needed. Someone like that.
Yeah.
And it's like very hard to find someone like that. That's also like obviously very beautiful.
Hot. Yeah.
Yeah, usually they're fucking ugly as hell.
Oh my god.
Usually smart girls are ugly as fuck. I don't think he really knows what he's saying.
No.
I'm not trying to become a
think he
Beast
knows
hater.
what he's saying. What does that matter?
Did you see that? He is really thinking, because he doesn't want to come out and just be the mean old Ethan Klein that everyone knows him to be, alright? Clearly, he's trying to say this, he's trying to give Mr. Jimmy Beast some constructive criticism, and not be a total jerk, okay? But now watch what his totally wonderful, awesome, very, very, very nice, kind wife says right after this, okay? Just watch.
I think what I'm saying,
Super
I
kind
don't
lady,
think
by the way.
he's like, I don't know, Hila, I'm trying.
I'm not trying. I don't give a fuck.
You're not gonna win $1 million at this rate. You
Yeah, I
better be
wasn't
fucking
going
nice.
to. He doesn't give it to sweet girls like
Ah.
Rosanna.
Would you look at that, guys? She doesn't give a fuck. She doesn't care. She doesn't care about helping him. She doesn't want to give him good criticism, constructive advice to help him improve as a human being. No, she just wants to, just make fun of him. Just making fun of the guy would be a whole hell of a lot more entertaining than whatever this dog dribble is. I don't care about Ethan trying to be like, I think he doesn't understand basic human interaction. No, just like call him stupid, call him gay, call him names, and be on with it. Like, it's funny. Everyone finds it funny. Literally everyone does it. And then they all complain whenever it happens to them. People are little B words after all, so you can't expect them to be tough in the face of name calling, you know what I mean? But most importantly, you know, they don't want to piss off good old daddy YouTube, and they don't want to piss off the censors and lose their ad revenue, which, hey, Good Guy Guitard is trying to be in the balance, you know, I'm trying to make it, but I also don't really care at the end of the day. I mean, it is what it is.
He started the podcast with his feet up.
It started with 1 foot up on the table.
That's That's really intense.
Oh my god.
I feel
I gotta
natural.
speak up. I don't think it's a big deal at all.
Boom.
Did he put his feet on the table?
Who cares?
You know
Just
what?
kick back. He's relaxed.
You would, Dan.
I feel like
And
he looks
you're-
awesome like that.
Sitting like a
I don't
king
know why
over
you're
there.
running in on that.
To me,
I've been holding my tongue, but I don't think it's a big deal that he has. I think it's much weirder that he's talking about doing an IQ test for a first date.
no, it's
I'm focused
all
on that.
weird. It's
Dang.
all weird, the full package. But to me, it's
I don't
giving a
know.
little
You're on a
bit like.
podcast,
He comes in like, I own this fucking
like,
place. This is
"Hey,
my
so
place.
what's up?"
Uh-oh.
I'm trying to look cool. I don't know.
And look what we just saw. We saw the absolute Chad of a human being, Dan, the producer of the H3H3 podcast. You know, he sticks up for his boy Jimmy Beast. He sticks up for his main man Jimmy. And he says, yeah, it's not really that weird that he puts his feet up. So what? It's a podcast. Clearly this is like a chill vibe of a podcast. It's not super professional and formal. You're allowed to put your feet up. Like, he's just chilling. He's just hanging out with the bros. That's the whole vibe of the Flagrant podcast. To be flagrant, bombastic, and crazy. And, you know, Jimmy's just chilling, hanging with the homies, you know? But you see, whenever a real man tries to stick up for a fellow dude bro, you see, ladies and gentlemen, the girls start squawking. They start turning instantly. The vibes change, and now Dan is the one who is being attacked here. So, you know, I've had my gripes with Dan in the past. You know, hey, I'm sorry I've said some of the things I've said about you. You know, you seem like a kind fellow, all right? So I'm turning over a new leaf, and I'm coming here to support you in your time of need.
Am I the only one that thinks the feet up is kind of...
No, it sounds like it's a mixed bag.
I don't know if
I
maybe
think
it's-
I'm an outlier here.
Maybe Middle Eastern background. I don't know. If I have my foot on the table, it's gonna chopped off. Like there, you don't fuck around with that shit.
Oh, shit.
Listen, if I'm at your house or in your studio, you put your fucking feet up.
But what is that piece of furniture for? Isn't that
It's
like
a table.
It's not
it's
a
on
footstool.
Okay.
It is
not an
interesting.
ottoman.
So I'm with Dan. Like he's just, being
He's
comfortable.
just chilling, dude.
There you go.
Wow, so
okay.
there's differences in opinion even between the two of you guys. This is tearing us apart.
Look at that, guys. We have a lady on the side of Dan. Look, hey, I'm not a crazy, evil, mean dude. You know, I make some jokes. I have a few laughs here on the internet at the end of the day. That's what we're here for. We're here for the entertainment. But yeah, even another woman will say, yeah, it's not that bad that he has his feet up. So what? He's getting comfy. He's hanging with the bros. Okay? Clearly something that Ethan no longer has any experience in doing, you know? Because he's going through his whole little transition. Clearly he doesn't worry about hanging with the bros anymore. That would be too good of content, unfortunately. He has to have his wife sit by his side and neuter him and cut his tongue out. I don't know if you guys know this, but under this table right now, as you can see, she has his testicles in a vice grip and slowly increasing the pressure on his nutsack in order to make him squawk like a little petty bitch. I know what you guys might be thinking. Well, Ray Guitard, how could you possibly know this? I have content vision. I can see everything behind the camera, out of view of the camera. I'm able to see this because I've practiced and honed my traits for a very long time in order to see these unseeable things that all of you normies out there are not privy to.
I'm gonna put my feet on Lena's parents' table and see what they say.
It's different. It's not like this isn't a Middle Eastern home.
Yeah.
It's a podcast with your boys, you know? You put your
Yeah,
feet up. I
exactly.
just don't think it's...
Okay, but you're
Facts.
telling me...
Like, when is it acceptable to put your feet up?
When you're with the boys.
At least if the host was doing it, it's like giving you a key.
Follow the lead.
This is
Yeah.
on the table here in this room to do something like that.
You know what?
You don't know who's
It's tearing the community apart right now,
it's
too.
Kind
I
of
see
psychotic.
everybody's arguing about
Let's
it.
do a poll.
Okay,
Let's do
pull it up.
But to me, it is disrespectful because he's coming into someone else's space who he's just met.
Like, you don't know the person you're sitting with.
Yeah.
What if they're like, they don't like germs, they don't want your dirty shoes on the table.
Right.
It could be like they completely don't care, but you don't even know them.
And also, you got to be aware of who you are. Like, you're the biggest YouTuber in the world. Like, I don't know, a little bit more
Self-awareness.
Self-awareness, yeah, I guess, to not do that. Like, clearly, people are going to say you think you're this shit, you think you're this. And you're like, oh, I'm going to put my hands up and my fucking feet on the table.
Well, you know what?
Yeah, what do you guys want?
If I
He's
was
like,
the
yeah,
biggest
so what do you guys
YouTuber,
want to talk
maybe
about?
I
Yeah.
would put my feet on the
Yeah.
table and my hands behind my head.
Okay, hold on. This is the last point for the day, ladies and gentlemen. We're running a little bit long here. I gotta be honest. Ila's saying that you don't know who you're with, who you're sitting with, saying that this is a super disrespectful thing to do, that this is just absolutely rude. Well, earlier in this podcast, Ethan Klein said, "Hey, Andrew Schultz, he's a guy who says it how it is. He tells people the truth. He'll call you out if you're being a dickhead, alright? So wouldn't you think that good old Andrew Schultz would, I don't know, speak up and be like, hey, don't put your feet on my table, please. Just, like, he would probably say that maybe in a funny, joking tone, just to kind of like be like, yeah, just, hey, don't put your feet up on my table. Like if he actually cared, he probably would call MrBeast out. But also, who gives a fuck? Like, I can't believe that this is the thing that they choose to hone in on. Oh my god, he has his feet up. He's relaxed, guys. Oh god. But that's pretty much all I really wanted to talk about today, ladies and gentlemen. I just wanted to poke a little fun at my favorite gal, Emily Klein here, because, you know, she deserves it at the end of the day. She's going through her super big, beautiful, and brave transition, and I just wanted to appreciate it. I wanted to support. Other than that, if you enjoyed the video, ladies and gentlemen, please like, comment, and subscribe for more videos in the future. Good guy guitared out. I can't say it anymore. I'm sorry. I don't know if I can say it yet. We're still under review. So once we're not under review anymore, maybe I'll start saying the original outro, but who knows?